Welcome to Celebrate Your Life, Celebrate Your Home. I'm Melissa Galt, your host. I'm an interior designer and I'm your lifestyle guide. I'm also the author of Celebrate Your Life, the Art of Celebrating Every Day. And today, I'm here to share with you some tips on display and art collecting. First off, I get asked all the time, what height do I hang my pieces at? The correct answer is eye level for the activity of the room. Now, what does that mean? When you enter an entrance, a foyer, you're generally standing. Unless it's a grand one and then you've got chairs for people to sit down and wait on you. Most of us don't lead such grand lives. So, you're hanging in entrances or foyers at eye level height standing up. If you've got somebody at home who is 6'6" and somebody else who's 5 foot, pick a happy medium, 5'7". That makes a big difference because you want them to walk in and look at the artwork, not up at it and not down at it. When you're in your dining room, you're sitting unless you have nothing but buffets. And if you're sitting, you want to bring down the height of the pieces a little bit. Or when people sit down at your table, they're going to be looking up at the artwork again. So you're hanging for eye level of the room and the activity in the room. Very important. Framing. Framing is critically important to an art piece. It is the stage that the art is set upon. You want to typically use lighter outside mats, and you want to consider using a weighted bottom. That means the bottom of the mat is 3/4 to an inch deeper than the top. It will look identical, but our eye visually requires that. If you don't have it, it won't look like it's even. Very important consideration. When you're hanging many pieces on a wall, you want to make this work so that you notice the images, not the order in which they're hung. And the best way to do that is to keep an imaginary line across the top or an imaginary line across the bottom, and then an imaginary line down one side or the other. Very important, because if you have a harem-scarum arrangement, people will notice the negative space between the pictures before they notice the pictures. Again, you want that line across the top imaginary and a line down one side. Keep your spacing even, unless you have a pair of pieces, like this pair of bears. Now, when you have a pair like this, you want to hang them either dead even at the top, or you want to stack them on top of each other like this. No zagging. When you zag, it looks like you just missed. You don't want to do that. Also, when you have a pair like this, often known as a suite, you might have 3 or 4, you want to hang them no more than half the distance of the piece apart. Please don't strand them. Divorce is ugly in people. It's really scary in your artwork. By no more than 3 by any given artist, or you're going to be out of walls and out of money, unless they're very small, and then you can breach that rule and go to 5. But you'll find that your next favorite artist is always right around the corner, so leave some room. Art inspires every day. Lead an art-filled life. Celebrate your life, your home. Live well.